Hey everyone. How are we today? I hope we are doing well. Can't remember if I left on. I turned that off. Awesome. So I did a little bit of stuff while offline. I did a little bit of an expansion here to hopefully make the arena a bit better. And I started doing some testing on possibly doing Aquatic Scourge before Wall of Flesh. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I hope it goes well. Not much else I can hope for. Yeah. I'm still fixing up little kinks of the model. I'm not entirely sure about everything, but, you know, I can't be sure about everything as much as I wish. Oh, there's a... How rude. Well, um, I will at least show off how I think we can do Aquatic Scourge, but, to do that, I need to actually make the underground arena. So, I should have enough stuff. And I think I have the Flipper's Potion, so I should actually be able to move around underwater. Not that I'll be doing much of the moving. Yeah, I'm sure you can see a couple of the gravestones. Just to, you know, test the boss. See if it's reasonable. Or doable, for that matter. So, yeah, the idea is that I do the boss underwater. Because something I found out about Aquatic Scourge is that if you keep them underwater, then they won't do the spinning attack with all of the acidic bubbles. So, since I don't really have any movement penalties while underwater, this shouldn't be too hard. As long as I still give myself enough space and all that. So it's just going to be a bit of preparation. I also got some last bits of potions that I needed. I also did Brain of Cthulhu. Because, you know, that wasn't going to take much effort since we're at Wall of Flesh. And then I also got, I did a little bit of research for accessories, and I got the accessories, because I wanted to test them. And test I did, so should all be, all sorted out, which is good. Now I might have to do some of the ins and outs of reloading to let all of the water relocate itself. Though, when you're working with big bodies of liquids, that's bound to happen, as I'm sure we all, as we all know from how long I've been working on the Wall of Flesh and how much the lava does not want to move sometimes. It's just how it is. But, how have you guys been? I hope you've all been having a good day. But yeah, I'll probably only be streaming for 2 to 3 hours today, rather than, 4+. I'm just not feeling too great about some personal stuff, so... But I'm keeping my schedule going. It took me so long to get the schedule back in order, so I don't want to ruin it again. And, I'm making sure I still have plenty of time that I need for myself, so don't you all worry about that. But yeah, the idea is that, for Aquatic Scourge, is that we use one of the charging mounts that we have, and to just go through them long ways. So to bait the Aquatic Scourge, sort of like how you bait Eater of Worlds into just like one big line, and then just run through them. Because with these mounts, as long as you're dealing damage while moving forwards, with their charge mechanic, you get iframes. And so I've used it a little bit against like Desert Scourge a couple streams ago, when I was still starting off. But it's usually only effective against worm bosses, since a lot of other bosses are maybe a bit too slow, or don't really stay in enough of the same spot to do it. Or they stay in the spot too long and you end up taking contact damage from them after you've already rammed through them. So it's all a bit here nor there. But it's mainly effective against worm bosses. And since Aquatic Scourge can be fought pre-hard mode, and after Aquatic Scourge dies, you get the Tier 2 Acid Rain, which drops a really incredible accessory for summon equipment, which, again, as one of the things that I tested, is with this, the Jelly Charged Battery, which is, minion attacks spawn orbs of energy and inflict electrified. And because of how it works, while other similar accessory summons don't count as summons, the actual summons of like summon armor and stuff do. So for example, right now I've got on the Stratagel armor, but it also works with the Aerospec set. You've got like the little summon that sort of appears above you. And so like for this one, you get like a little slime, and the slime is not only better at dealing damage to the Aquatic Scourge, especially when you are just ramming through them a bunch, and does more. This set gives like more defense. If I end up taking damage, I get longer iframes. So it's also just a lot safer. And in some testing, I got Aquatic Scourge down to about 50%, and then I hopped off for the night. And that was before, and that was while I was dealing with, the spinning attacks past a certain threshold of health in Phase 2. So this should go pretty well. At least I think so. Besides, if it doesn't go too well, then we might just tough it out and work more on the Wall of Flesh to get into hard mode. Because as soon as we're in hard mode, we have the Cloud Elemental, we have both of the sand elementals. So, got plenty of stuff once we get into hard mode. But Wall of Flesh is being a lot more of a roadblock than they were last time. Last time was we set up the arena and we did them first try, I think. I can't really remember. It's been a while. Yeah, we want as much space as possible to line them up. Because the more we line up the Aquatic Scourge, the more damage we'll do. Because it's all based on the amount of times we charge through him, which, because he's a segmented boss, should be a lot. At least that's the idea. I might also have to, before I completely deface this area, I might have to get the angler here so I can get the golden fishing rod. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it means, you know, don't have to worry about doing the 30+ fishing quests, which, you know, with added, fish in the pool, is not great. In fact, it's quite annoying. So, makes our life easier. I wonder, would being in my... Yes, this does actually speed it up. Right, lovely. That should make this a bit easier. Being in the miner set does help. Obviously having the mining accessories on in addition to that helps as well. I don't have any double jumps on it or anything. Should be able to, yeah, swim in here. Awesome. Yeah, this is so much quicker. weird that these pockets aren't filling in. But, oh well. Again, one world reload shouldn't take too long. Maybe a minute at most. How much of this space have I opened up? Alright, so I'll just make sure that the right side is flat, and maybe open that up a bit more. And then I think we can start doing this. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll go from here. I'll clean out these as well. I always forget that being in the abyss, while not being in any water, makes you take a lot of damage. Something I realize I didn't do in the original run is I didn't go and fight Adult Eidolon Worm. I think I could. I mean, again, like Supreme Calamitous, I've never fought Eidolon Worm before. I know it's supposed to be a post-game super boss, but you know, boss rush was relatively easy, so... Well, maybe not easy, but it was manageable. That's for sure. It was manageable. So maybe we can see if I can do that again. But otherwise the run ends after Supreme Calamitous and Exomex are dead. Anything else I can skip. But those two must die. That's sort of my general go-to, I think. Exomech and Calamitous. I think that's reasonable. Sorry. Just making sure my dog's doing okay. I've got her next to me for now, since we're a bit worried about her. Not eating too much, so yeah. Among other things. Yeah, I think after I clear out this last chunk, I'll do a reload. I've still got a fair bit to mine out. This is all like one really big chunk. Just slowly chipping away at the big mound of sulfurous sand. I saw some of the new stuff in the Lethal Company update. Have any of you guys been, you know, playing and or enjoying that? You know, I think some of the new stuff is really cool, and the fact that they added a whole new interior is just even better. You know, it's just this whole new feeling of being able to you know, explore places you haven't seen. Because at least with the factory tile set, you know, for the inside, I got pretty used to it. The mansion is still a bit sort of all over the place for you to really get used to, especially on some of the bigger maps, so... It's just awesome to see. First person in the chat today is a bot. It's wonderful. You don't need and or want to buy anything like that. Not only is my money better spent in other places, but there is no pride or achievement in that. So that should all be emptied out now. So what I'll do is switch to this. Oh, no, couldn't reach it. There we go. And we'll pop the bed down, setting our spawn point, and we'll just quickly reload the world. Go. Oh wow. Went down a lot. Well, we've got a pretty nice big open area here, so... Oh no, I shouldn't use the sulfurous... Oh no, that's sulfurous sandstone. I think that's okay and that won't make the bubbles? I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'll just use these just to be safe. We're entirely submerged anyways, so I don't think it matters too much. I should mind that, though. Don't want to be hit for, you know, like 100 damage by a geyser. I mean, all in all, this isn't too bad of a box. Space-wise, that is. And there's a good amount of room here. No, I should really set up an auto mod. You know, a Nightbot or whatever people usually have. Maybe then some more people would join the Discord. It's not a bad idea. You know, I'll do that as a little bit of streaming work after stream has ended. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so let's get the bed, and let's head down. Alright, so... what did I decide on? Jelly, Abyssal... I think this was it. So he should be... There we go. I mean, yeah, you can see it's not bad damage. It's pretty bad damage if I don't click on the mount, though. Bad damage for me, that is. So yeah, he'll do these. But he won't do the much more dangerous toxic clouds. There we go. Yeah, but I'm sure you can understand the idea. I am going to replace the base with some dirt, because the spines that they shoot go through platforms, but they break on blocks. So if I just sit on the bottom platform, then I should be much better off. I mean, the idea is that it's theoretically possible, if, you know, there are no toxic clouds, to just build a little tunnel of blocks that's, you know, just tall enough for me. Because unless the spines all get spawned only at proper locations that they can see and or locate me, then I might just have to not deal with the boss entirely. Who knows? But yeah, I might have to, and if there was another thing I could add, I mean, again, the fungal clump is a maybe. I'm a bit uncertain about it. Okay, goodness me. Well, if I screw up like that, you know, I'll never have to worry about it. Yep, so there are the spines, and you can see that they break on contact with the big blocks. So you can, you know, sort of kite the spines in a way that they break the blocks, or break on contact with all the blocks. And that is the lovely ink bomb doing its magic once again. If you aren't already familiar with the ink bomb, then after watching a bit more of my stream, I'm sure you will be. I stood still for too long there. Ah. Okay, I think I may still need boots. Yeah, I think no, I don't need the boots. This the Magiluminescence should do. Ah, spawned all the way over there. Yeah, you can see how I'm baiting him sort of into a line. And then when I can, I'm just dealing as much damage as possible. The ink bomb. I ran into one of the spines there. Just running into the spines so much. Ah, I didn't dash there. The honeydew might work. Don't know what I would place. I suppose I can do this. Well, that's not a good start to the, That's not a good run, period. So yeah, just sort of standing still and using the mount in an efficient way. It's usually enough. And just dealing damage where you can with the mount is fine too. And you also just want to try and not be hit by the head. Even if you're going in to take damage with the ink bomb. Because the head does a lot more damage. So if you're taking damage from the head, you know, you'll be needing to regen a lot longer. Which is not ideal. Ooh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, I've sort of ruined that. Oh well. I think the honeydew is probably a bit overkill for regenning. I just need to be a bit more cautious. And theoretically I can use the Amidas Pendant to deal a bit more damage. It's just not worth it, usually. Where did he spawn? Oh, all the way up there. Something I want to test though is if the Onyx Excavator is better. Because it does actually let you move faster. But I don't know if it does more or less damage. Well, it does no damage if you don't dash beforehand. But yeah, let's see if I can get him in a line. I mean, I still think the Tundra is better. Just all things considered. But it still looks like he does a little bit of the poison clouds. Just from that, like, one little quick bit we saw. There's a whole body charge. You don't get those very often. Oh, we might get another one. Yeah, wow. Try and avoid those as much as possible. Alright, so he still does those clouds. Something I want to try and see. Because I still have the armor set. Yeah, I've still got the Victide set. So I wonder... if the Victide set helping you move quicker through liquids is worthwhile. Because I know that the little hermit snail is worse at doing damage. But the extra movement speed of going through water... Oh, I mean, is it any quicker, really? There is a difference. There is a tangible difference. Okay. Yeah, it is a bit easier to move around. So I think I'll keep it like this for now. Yeah, so that does less damage. I love how you can hear the little guy shooting. It's like he's doing his best. Ah, I didn't actually use the adrenaline. That was a little stupid of me. Ow, I got double hit there. Alright, I don't think he does enough damage to warrant it. It's a good bit of damage. Ooh, ow, okay. Alright, here come the poison clouds. You want to try and make him do those attacks while he's away from the arena. So while he's either up or down from it. Yep, see, it appearing there means we want to move to a different layer. Ah, lost the adrenaline there. Ah. I got like, it felt like I got double hit there. I'm not sure. Unfortunate either way. So yeah, now something I want to try is the Tunnel of Doom. I want to see if he actually spots us. I think it's a fun idea to try, at least. At least once. Adios, tunnel of a doom. Very scary. Yeah, we'll get him to come all the way here. Let him do his thing, come around. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's right. I can't get on the, I can't get on the mount if it's not one higher. I forgot about that. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Ah, well. Oh, how silly am I? I mean, even if we do it this big, it should be plenty. Make sure we can get in and out. Yep. Alright, let's try this again. It's a bit far away down there. Oh. There he goes despawning on me. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, no jumping. Jumping is not allowed. Even just that by itself seems to work relatively well. And we make him come up and do this. Something I want to try. Oh, I didn't press mount. That's annoying. Oh well, that's on me. I mean, it seems to be working. He doesn't seem to be firing the, stuff as much. Which is always a bonus. So yeah, no jumping allowed in there. That's a shame. One little spine managed to get me. Yeah, there's not really a way to avoid that, is there? If one manages to happen. I didn't even see what hit me there. So this seems to, like, half work. bunch of stupidity. Oh, he didn't actually come all the way up. Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay, so sometimes he's deciding he wants to hit me. And then other times he doesn't. I'm not sure. Oh. What? Okay. I think what I'll do is I will just I'll make some big holes in this flooring so that I can jump in whenever, and I can just use it to dodge the spines. I think that might be better. Yep, so I just duck under here, dodge it all, jump back up. I should probably set up a dash bind. Where did that spine come from? Yeah, I got like double hit there. I have like, I'm getting like no iframes. Is that supposed to be a thing? Hmm. Strange. I suppose I'll keep trying. You know what? I won't do that. I won't do these little dirt bits. I was doing fine without them. Just gotta be more careful about what I'm doing. Unlike that, I need to use my eyes. Okay. Am I gonna use that? Probably not. Booster dash, double tap, override. Let's set that to Q for now. Is that gonna work? T is my rage. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll set it to F. That's what the default is. Yeah, I can see myself using that. Because I'm not always going to be at a running sprint. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I'm still getting double hits. What is that? I've even got the thing that I'm supposed to become immune to damage for an extended period of time. Or is that just complete bull? I have no words. Part of me is beginning to think it's the armor. I think my own armor's against me. Alright, it's not the armor. Instead of the Magiluminescence, I'm gonna use the Shield of Cthulhu for a proper dash. I might just use the double tap for it. Even though it's like slightly awkward doing it to the right, I'll be fine. Besides, I'd rather bash into the Aquatic Scourge than, okay, maybe that won't work then. Okay, what on earth? So it doesn't like the Shield of Cthulhu dash. It's almost a graveyard down here. Being so blind. I pressed R. Again, I'm still beginning to think that I might do better if I do this. I don't know. Let's get rid of some of these gravestones though. Wow, even with my spawns turned to 0, the ghosts still can spawn. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that might actually be a lot easier. And then just demounting with R seems to work pretty easily. Okay. Okay. I wish it was a tad easier to see in the, this biome. What was that? Sometimes he just decides he wants to hit me? Was that like a spine I couldn't see? Okay, that spine was just following me, which is rude. Okay. Ah. I don't think the fungal clump is helping. But the Shield of Cthulhu dash doesn't like me either. Magiluminescence seems... I mean, let me try Aerospec again. Because Aerospec gives me a movement speed buff. No? You know what? Good enough. Good enough for me. Do we want the honeydew on? I don't think so. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just go with that. Alright. Let's see, can I make the dash middle click? Let's give that a try. Nope. I need the mount to be easier. What if I make the mount mouse 3? That might work. Because I can double tap, no problem. I just struggle with double tapping and pressing the R key at the same time. I think this might be it, though. Shouldn't have been hit there. Okay, I just did a double tap there. That was a skill issue. But no, the double tap and the mount seems to work relatively well enough. Apart from when I don't double tap. Smile. Yeah, sometimes these spines just like following me. Okay. Hey, thanks for the compliment, but I won't be adding any people on Discord. Sorry. Oh, can... Oh. So I'm not actually using the double jump here. I can actually just sort of keep going because of the flippers potion. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. So I can just keep myself in line with the boss. Okay, maybe don't do that though. You're sort of encroaching on my space here, Aquatic Scourge. I just hate how he's double hitting me. I should probably let these fade. That's good enough. Apparently not. It's never good enough for you, Aquatic Scourge, is it? Okay. wall. Why is he double hitting me? I just want to know that above all else. Why is he double hitting me? Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. I do sort of want the Heart of Darkness, but I also want the stress pills. Right, I think I can run the stress pills instead of Magiluminescence, and then have Heart of Darkness for the Rage. I think that might work. Get rid of some more graves while we're at it. Ooh, they're all coming. Oh, those one-of spines still appearing is annoying. What can you do? Not too much, I'll say that. Okay, that like grazed the sole of my foot. It's a little silly. That was a bit of a bad adrenaline use. Wasn't even in it the whole time. Yeah, with how limited my adrenaline already is. I need to get off a good ink bomb. One good ink bomb and the rest of my issues should be solved. Alright, just a couple more rotations and we should be good. There we go! Oh! Aquatic Scourge pre-hard mode. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, look at that. Yep, and that's tier 2. Let me put on my proper stuff here. Frost Spark and the Gladiator's Locket will help with this as well. What about my wings? My wings might be more important than the Gladiator's Locket. There's the guy we need to kill. He's a bit of a mini-boss though, so I don't know how... It's gonna take a fair bit to kill him. There he is, and there he goes. Is it because the floor isn't 2 blocks thick? I'll just see if that fixes it. Or is he just sort of floating? Yeah, it's because it's not 2 blocks thick. Alright. Oh, nope, he's just going through it anyways. This looks like it's helping, though. Oh, this is taking forever. You can tell that this is supposed to be post-aquatic Scourge. Yeah, and I've got my spawn point set nearby, so nothing too bad should happen if I am to die. Yeah, come on. Okay, wait, it's all good. I hope I get the drop first try. This would make it a lot nicer. Hey, the nuclear fuel rod. There we go. Alright, got it. Nice. I also got a Calamity's Vanity Hook, but again, I'm allowing myself a few of these sorts of things. I don't know if I'll use those potions. I'll keep those in there at least. But let's see. Let's remove the spawn point. Head home. We'll pop all of this stuff away. Go. Let's change back. Alright. We can also change back into the Statagel armor. You can take a look at the bag. Wow, we got nothing. And the Blighted set gave us nothing, or Blighted kit gave us nothing either. But again, what we're here for is the nuclear fuel rod. I mean, the aquatic charm, or the aquatic emblem might actually be nice. But nuclear fuel rod, and also apparently you have something for me. What do you have? Nothing? Oh, another slice of cake, thank you. Wonder, do any potions become available? No. I don't think any accessories would either. It's just so weird. You know, you see da-da-da-da-da, no wall of flash, aquatic sketch. Yeah, oh, aquatic sketch. No worries, don't worry about it. Alright, there is the corrosive spine that the aquatic scourge drops that could be useful. Yep, so the corrosive spine could still be useful. The Cragmore Mire, yep, drops the nuclear fuel rod. And I think that might actually be one of the last things I can think of getting. So, let's see. We've got you off. Actually, let me make you menacing. It's only fair. Right, awesome. So, let's test without any of the buffs. Or any of the debuffs, I should say. You can see that the slime's just doing... Oh, actually. Yeah, we can see that the slime is just doing about 60 to 70 damage per second once in the right spot. If we add the Abyssal Amulet, you can see the additional damage. If you add the Jelly Charged, you can see the additional bits as well. So, Nuclear Fuel Rod. Do you work? Oh yeah. Yes, they do. Look at that extra damage. Oh, I heard something. Thank you for the follow and the kind compliment, but I will not be adding anyone on Discord, sorry. Yeah, look at that nuclear fuel rod damage. That is great. Alright, hopefully that should be enough. And I mean, if I add these in as well... It looks like they're still getting the electrified debuff, but it's not doing any of the orbs. Strange. Do the projectile spawnings not stack? Strange. Very. It's not very nice. I mean, again, it's still applying electrified. Though, I don't know what Wall of Flesh is weak to. Is Wall of Flesh weak to anything? Vulnerable to cold and sickness. Okay, I need to look up debuffs. Alright, so cold debuffs. I don't think I'll be able to apply Frostbite or Frostburn, but sickness, sulfuric poisoning, poisoned... Should be able to inflict those. Alright, Frostburn. Yeah, okay, I have nothing that I can do to apply that. Frostbite. It doesn't look like it, no. Sulfuric poisoning? No, sulfuric poisoning is tier 3 stuff. Regular poisoned I should be able to do. Yeah, so corrosive spine does it, which is something I can still do. There's the Flask of Poison, which I'll have to see if that does it, and the Sulphurous Armor set. Okay. Oh, the Victide Armor does it as well. Interesting. Hey, Green Bean! You missed me doing Aquatic Scourge. Pre-hard mode. Pre-hard mode Aquatic Scourge. Alright, so the jelly battery isn't necessary anymore. So I'm just gonna... get rid of that person as well. No advertising here. I'll kill you. Hammers. But yeah, so the nuclear fuel rod, as well as that, look to be the appropriate stuff. So the aero spec... I actually don't know how good these guys are at hitting the wall of flesh. Suppose I'll have to see. If I can have this set, I can have the double jump, which is better than anything. Alright, well, I think it's time we head back down to Hell and see how that goes. So how are you, Green Bean? I hope you're doing well. It's a shame that you missed Aquatic Scourge, but, you know, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive. All the light. Thank you, random fungal clump item, for doing this burst of light. Alright, awesome. So, we'll need to be running for a bit, but that's okay. Let me put on the boots. The boots! I run very fast. Very, very fast. I'm still yet to do Skeletron. Maybe I could do him now, though. I mean, it would be nice to have some of the things that Skeletron unlocks. Yeah, there's a couple things in mind. Alright. Wall of Flesh. How do you have 9k voodoo dolls? I cheated them in. I'm not... I was sitting there for so long trying to get some voodoo demons to spawn, and they just refused. Besides, it's just an empty time sink that has no reason. So, similar to how I cleared out a bit more of the underworld, I used a cheat sheet just to grab the spawns and clean out the area. Because I already spent, you know, a stream and a half, you know, removing the entirety of the underworld. So, yeah. Crazy, right? I'm sure you prefer that I'm, doing stuff on stream rather than just mining. Besides, Wall of Flesh is probably still gonna stonewall me anyways. So... anyways, let's see how well this this little slime boy does. He is already being outrun. That is not a good sign. Where is he? Why is he targeting the hungry? Stop that, buddy. Oh my goodness. He is so useless. Oh no, he's caught up now. He's caught up. Yeah, look at my lovely 100 damage a second. This isn't bad at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, look, if I stand here, I should be able to get a bit more damage, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Again, the whole part of the main issue is when they phase transition, I just can't hit either of the eyes. That's part of the main issue. Yeah, this is slower than sulfuric bubbles. Which is a shame because I love this idea. It's just not really doing anything for me. I mean, where did we get to in the arena? Yeah, boss wasn't even half health. We got to there. Let me try the aerospec set. It might work a little better. The aerospec guy is a lot more consistent when it comes to hitting people, so... see, that probably wouldn't have been helping my damage, having the Frost Spark boots on rather than the Shark Tooth. It's just so annoying to get all of that. And again, I don't have the double jump from the slime set. I mean, I might actually be doing less damage. I think I am. Wall of Flesh just does not want to die. I mean, does the fuel rod work with Fungal Clump? No. Though we sort of knew that already. And there's a lot more Well, is there more damage going on here, or is there less? Yeah, then here the eyes come out. I mean, this isn't a terrible attempt. Ah, those stupid things. Ah. I think that is actually the closest that I've gotten. So I think that might actually be the strat. So Sulfur is set until... you know, something or other. Again, that wasn't even with Ink Bomb. And that was still using Nuclear Fuel Rod, which does nothing. So yeah, it might be more reasonable to do that. So, Stress Pills, Fungal Clump, Magiluminescence, Shark Tooth, Abyssal Amulet, and then... for the end... we swap to the Nuclear Fuel Rod, but before then, I think we use... a Midas Pendant? No, that doesn't really do enough damage to justify itself. So close? Yeah. But that's okay. Close is good. You know, it means that there is actually progress happening, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I think a Midas Pendant might work. Ah, I walked into that one. That one was my beat. That one was also my beat. As long as this eye stays here, it should be fine. As I say that. Ah, they were on desynced timers. They need to be on the same. Oh, you have to go? That's okay, Green Bean. Thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Mwah. That's definitely the strat, though. You know what? It might still be Statagel. Let's not go on desynced timers this time. Go. Oh, that was... Ah! That was bad. That was just a bad attempt. Hey, Microwave! Hey, how are we? You missed me doing Aquatic Scourge pre-Wall of Flesh. That's why I have this lovely nuclear fuel rod. Oh, I got them desynced again. Oh no. Ooh. That is not good. Having the eyes desynced. You know what, actually, I'm just going to restart the fight. I don't really want them to be desynced. It's 6:22 in the in the morning for Microwave. Damn. I'm sorry for making you wake up so early. I can stream later if you'd like. Ah. Could be vomiting now. Yep. Yep, I did that one horribly. The eyes are slightly desynced, but that should be okay, the speed that they're at. Nah, I shouldn't have jumped onto that fireball. I don't have adrenaline. Gonna have to swap soon. Yep. Anyways, let's head down. Get him, Mr. Slime. Get him, buddy. Give him hell. That's it, that's all this fight is. Give him hell. Ah! I did not see that there. Oh, that's not good. Oh. How to make the wall of flesh kind of difficult. There's two of them on both sides. Oh no. That's instant death. Unless you're talking about like two moving walls, one that faces outwards, one that faces inwards. And so it's just like two of them, one on the left and one on the right. Oh, that would be horrible. It sounds great. I love it. Alright, so even though it's great, I don't think the fuel rod's actually doing enough. Which is kind of sad. I mean, was the fungal clump even on the face there? I'm not sure. Ow. Alright. They're in place now. Now to start racking up the damage. And trying not to die. Oh, I stood still for too long there. I just gotta keep making sure that this little guy's doing his job. Ah. How is that somehow worse? Yeah, you're in a box, can't move too far out? Yeah, I'm sure someone's done that. Oh my goodness, he was at 10k and I was still at the end? Goodness me. Okay, maybe the nuclear fuel rod is still the answer. Goodness, wow. That is such a difference, I was not expecting that. I mean, again, maybe I still need to use the ink bomb shenanigans as well. I'm not sure. So let's move a bit off screen so that he will just spawn in place. That's something I've been messing up a bit. Just not spawning him like already in place. Whoever followed, thank you. I am okay, now I'm able to. Aliola020, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What brings you here? Yeah, like a box. That would be kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Like, that's just like so much to manage. I'm confused. Occasionally the wall of flesh gets, yeah, irradiated like that. Because I shouldn't have anything on right now that inflicts irradiated. Oop. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I messed that up. Yeah, this minion just sort of... He just like dashes and then immediately vanishes. If I do this, where I'm only like just keeping him out of range, I think this allows my slime to keep up. Because the wall of flesh, I think, gets faster the more you move away. So as long as I just sort of rhythmically tap, like this... Yeah, alright, that should work. I mean, 7k. Oh my goodness, go... Okay. Go away, please. Random person that keeps trying to bot and my chat, go away. Go away, I don't want you here. Yeah, I have to stay close to the wall of flesh, or else my little slime familiar gets outsped very quickly. Because he is pathetically slow. So as long as I stay close to the wall of flesh, all should be well and good. As long as I stay close to the giant horrific mass that floats ever closer, you know, everything will be fine. He's certainly getting a lot more damage. You know, I can see him, like, actually on the wall's mouth, which is good. Because that means there's actually damage going through. On my next adrenaline, I'll probably do the ink bomb. Because that might be able to just kill him at this health. Oh, it missed him. Come on, we're close here. There we go! Oh! Let's go. Oh, that is such a relief. Oh. That feels so good. Wow, I cannot believe it took pre-hard mode Aquatic Scourge to do the Wall of Flesh. Wow, okay. You know, I need to see if they lowered the damage of the Sulphurous set. I mean, now, okay, they did nerf it to only have it inflict, yeah, bubbles now inflict irradiated instead of acid venom. Nerfed its poison from 2 to 1 seconds. And also just nerfed its rogue damage as well. So, so yeah, no, they actually did nerf it. That's kind of funny. They knew I was going to use it again. Oh, Wall of Flesh done. Oh, Demon Heart. You know, I think it's kind of awesome that even though we still, fun fact, oh, a Dungeon Master, nice! And I mean, you say in training, do you mean for something like Adventurers League? Like, something at your local game shop? Or are you just, sort of like sitting in, watching some D&D, that like some friends are participating in? Because I've got a friend who, does or DMing for like a game shop. Or did, at least, in the past. Alright, and now we're back, so you can host your own campaign. Oh, nice! I mean, hey, if you ever need any, DMing tips, I'm happy to help. I've been DMing for 5, 6 years. Besides, you don't need to train for it. You can just wing it. But obviously, if you prefer not to do that, then that's fair. But let's see. Let's take that away. Don't need... Actually, no, we do need the... We want the pawn hammer. Own hammer. You've heard a lot about... You've heard a lot of things about players' power building. Well, that sort of depends on who you're going to play with. If you're just playing with friends, then you can always just ask them. If you're hosting it somewhere else, you could just say, "Hey, I'm a new DM. Uh, can you please, try and avoid complete min-maxing?" Because, I mean, most people, me included, want to be, powerful in a D&D thing. That's part of the fun for us. And everyone has fun differently, and that's okay. But, if they're doing something disruptive, then, you can always call them out on it. But even if they are power building, or, power gaming, or whatever, or min-maxing, however you want to call it, if they're not disrupting the game, then what's the problem? You know, if they're sort of destroying encounters, then you can always just make them that bit harder. There's plenty of different things you can do to handle it. And the first course of action is always communication. Ask them about it. You know, talk to your players. That's what they're there for. It's how the game is played. Alright, so... now what can I make? That's right, I need to make Fab Sol's vodka. I need to get the Terraria Alchemachol. Can also buy some better healing, which is good. Oh, we need to make a keg. Then we can make ale, or is it beer? No, it's ale. Got plenty of glass, or can make plenty of glass. Don't have it now, otherwise why would I be crafting it? Yep, we'll make some ale. And we'll make... need to put them in. Alright, the vodka. What does all the dice do / mean for D&D? Well, there's plenty of different dice for plenty of different things. The most common sort of stuff is D20. That's used for rolling to attack, used for, you know, any skill check. So, hey, I want to try and lockpick this thing. Hey, roll me a D20 and add, you know, this modifier to it. So that's you know, your most common thing. Or, hey, you've just been poisoned, roll to see how, you know, if your body sustains itself. Or, you know, if you get poisoned. And again, add said modifier to that. Then most of the other dice are either for features or they are for damage. So, say for example, a greatsword does 2d6. So, whenever you do damage, you roll 2d6. You know, whenever you roll a dagger, it's a d4. D6, I can't remember. But it's just stuff like that. So all the different dice have their uses, but, you know, usually they will say where they are used. I can't remember. Are you actually in the Discord server? Because I'm not sure if you are, Bean. Oh no, you're not Bean. You're Microwave. No, you're definitely not in the server. I'd know that. I mean, hey, if you join the server, you know, I'm more than willing to, you know, talk to you over Discord if you've ever got any D&D questions. I play it so much. I've got plenty of knowledge to share. I might need to make some more houses. Instant houses, my beloved. Okay. So hopefully Fab Soul should move in. And then we can do stuff. I mean, there's also just general hard mode preparation stuff to do. You know, maybe now I can go do Skeletron. Yes, how many attempts did Wall of Flesh take? 66. Wow. And I received 6 hits. Wow. 666. How perfect for the Underworld boss. Slime God took 1. 20-second fight. No, it was a minute 38 for the fight. So there's the wizard. The wizard has Howl's Heart, which is kinda useful, kinda not. Perfection? What's perfection? I think there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm not quite sure what either of us are talking about at what given time. Like my English teacher always told me, use full sentences. Otherwise I can get lost in the source a bit. 666 for the Underworld boss? Damn right. What are you still doing over there, Tavern Keep? Oh, there's the Drunk Princess. Oh, you got a resprite. You failed 165 times? That's about accurate. Alright. I cannot afford all the candles. Where did my money go? Okay, well, I'll have to get those. But I can't even afford all the Fabsol vodka I want. Well, now that I'm in hard mode, it's time to look over and scour the entire wiki for hard mode accessories. So, one thing I know I can grab, or make, more so. I mean, there's you. Yeah, so there's the first Shadow Flame. Is it the Mirage Mirror? No. Amalgamated Brain. Charm of Myths. There's the Slag Splitter Pauldron. Star Veil. The Mollusk Armor. They're all things that I can do. Then what else is there? There's the Moonstone and stuff like that. No. No, we can get the Rod of Discord. That's something we can do. Can't make wings yet though, because we need tier 2 bars. I suppose let's go get the Slag Splitter Pauldron. Oh yeah, and also let's equip Howl's Heart. Quick, violent, warding, violent, quick, menacing. Awesome. Because guess what? It's Howl to fight for me, Calcifer to light my way, and Turniphead to follow me around. Look at all my friends. I've got so many friends. You included, Microwave. But yep, we need to go to Hell. Back where we fought the Wall of Flesh. Turnip head, where are you? What are you doing? There you go, buddy. Oh, he got stuck. And now he's back to falling through the floor. What a silly little guy. Ooh, this is where the Hallow is. Duly noted. I will not remember this. Not even a little bit. Actually a pretty big Hallow. So, that's good? Bad? I don't know. Ooh, Young Brewer. I need to double check what he has. Once I have money, of course. Hold on just one moment.